Welcome back to another episode here on Chef Chronicles, you guys. So today I am going to show you guys how to make caramel popcorn right in the comfort of your own home. So as you can see, I definitely have about 3 tablespoons of oil in the pot and it's heating up. Then I also have a few pieces of kernels in there, so that way I know that the pot is nice and hot and ready for the rest of the kernels. Okay, so I definitely went ahead and added in like a half a cup of some kernels, and I covered the lid, and I am going to work my magic. Unfortunately, you might be able to not see, but I'm gonna work my magic. Okay, so now we have our popcorn. So once you get your popcorn, pour it into a nice big size bowl and then go ahead and set it to a side. And then we're gonna go ahead and make our caramel coating. Okay, so I definitely went ahead and made this a few times with 3 different types of sugar, and so far, like, I think that brown sugar is the best for this type of recipe. So in a pot, we're gonna go ahead and add in some brown sugar, some butter, and lastly some corn syrup. Now you could definitely do this without the corn syrup, you just have to keep an eye on it. I'm only adding corn syrup so that way it can prevent crystallization. And again, like I said, other methods to do this with just sugar, butter. Okay, so once we have all of the ingredients inside our pot, we're going to allow the butter, the sugar, and the corn syrup to melt and combine together, and then bring it to a boil. So while this is definitely all coming together, as you can see, our butter is melting and our corn syrup is there along with the sugar. I definitely will make just enough caramel just in case, because of the fact that I do not want to run out, or I want to make sure that every popcorn is nice and fully coated. So make enough popcorn so that way it can equal 10 cups. Now, if you definitely want to make more than 10 cups, by all means go ahead, but just keep that in mind that you have to do it in batches, so that way all of your popcorn is nice and fully coated with the sugar, and I'll show you that later. Look at that coming together. It's fun together. So I don't know if you can see it, it's starting to boil right there in the center right there. So allow this to boil, and once this boils, you're gonna lower down the heat from medium to medium low, you know, right in the middle. If you have like an electric stove, maybe like 3 in that area. And what you're going to do is you're going to allow this to boil for either 4 to 5 minutes, or if you have a candy thermometer at home, you will definitely insert your candy thermometer right now, and you are going to let it to come up to a soft boil stage, which is 240 degrees Fahrenheit. And also, in the meantime, while you're cooking your caramel, preheat your oven for 250 degrees. So it's about that time, so I'm going to go ahead and remove it off the heat. I'm going to add in our baking soda. So there goes my baking soda inside there. As you can see, it's nice and bubbling. I did went ahead and add in some salt as well too. So as you can see, look at that. Now that we have our vanilla extract, our salt, and our baking soda in here, we are going to take our mixture and we're going to coat our caramel. Now this parsons, you have to do it really quickly because you don't want the caramel to sit, and make sure you have everything lined, like your baking sheet, everything ready. So as I pour in the caramel mixture, I am lightly coating every popcorn with the caramel until it's nice and fully coated. So once you fully coat it, all you're going to do is remove it out the bowl, and you're going to put it on your parchment lined sheet tray and spread it out like so. And then we're going to go ahead and dry it. So what we're going to do is put it in the oven for an hour, and we're going to stir it around every 15 minutes until that hour is done at 250 degrees Fahrenheit. And here is my second batch. Keep in mind, you could definitely add other things in here like peanuts if you want. You could definitely add chocolate chips or chocolate drizzle in here if you would like. You know, have fun with it. I'm just making mine plain for you guys. So it's been an hour, and I definitely took it out just now, and look at this beauty. So I'm gonna allow this to sit here and cool for about 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna break it up, and then we're going to sit down, eat, and enjoy. So it's been about that time frame, and look how that beautiful. What I'm doing is just picking it up, right? And I'm just going to break it. But look how that beautiful thing sounds. Just crisping it up. I can't wait to snack on these. And boom. All right, it's all broken up now. Now for the taste test. It's good. Nice and crispy, nice and crunchy. Bam. So definitely after it completely cools and you done break it up, you could go ahead and store this inside like a nice Ziploc bag to keep that crispiness of it, and it's good for a couple of days. I really haven't tested to tell you how long it's good for, but I would say a couple of days. And that is it, you guys. Once you eat one, you can't have enough. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.